over again. So I'm bearish on Amazon. I have a video up in my thing on why I'm not picking and choosing. This is I could only do one stock to do last night, and I picked Amazon, dude. I was right on Tesla last night. I was a little bit against that grain too. I'm more than a little bit against this grain today. Amazon is going to go down. There's no way around it. Let's see if I can't just work some magic here. Alright, so now for the fun. Now for the fun here. So, I'm bearish on Tesla. I'm bearish on Tesla because of a few things. First off, this is a bubble. It's been a bubble for a long time. Everyone's seen it. Everyone knows. Everyone knows it's a bubble. It's finally bursting. It had the double top the other day. They're seeing sales coming out of their web. And I would love to hear what you people have to say about it, because I'm going to come back on later. I would love to come back on later after they report. Win or lose this bet, dude. I'm coming on after they report. I'll be with the guy I'm doing this with, dude, and we'll talk about it, dude. I'll say if I'm wrong or right. But overall, dude, I made an analyst. I'm sticking to it, dude. I'm bearish. I'm bearish because the chart is bearish, dude. It looks like a bubble. It looks like the bubble is bursting. I'm bearish because their U.S. sales are good, but their international sales are starting to slip. The international sales are going to be even more worse because of the dollar slipping. So the U.S. dollar has stuff to play into this, dude. The 12-month average it increased 9%. It needs to increase more, dude. They just got their numbers. Their anticipation for what needs to happen this quarter to beat is absurd. It's absurd. So they need all-time record sales of 59,000, but that's in millions. So they need 59. They need some ridiculous fucking record-breaking sales. Dude, the AWS is the wild card. And Microsoft, we saw today, Microsoft beat because their cloud storage went up, right? So Microsoft is taking out of the cloud storage pie, if you will, and dude, they're gonna miss. You look at this stock. Look at this feed here. You got you got bull after bull after bull, all talking about how it's printing free money. This sounds like Micron. This sounds like Micron back in June, and you know that was the last time I lost money on earnings play, dude, because I wasn't gonna make that fucking same mistake again. Anyway, I would love to hear what you guys are. You guys bulls, you guys bears. You can throw it up in the chat. All I really want to know is if you're bulls or bears. You don't have to tell me any kind of position. But dude, you look at the 1 day, it's going straight up a wall. You look at the 1 month, dude, you are literally in the midst of a dead cat bounce. And if it falls, there is no bottom here. There is no bottom. This thing will collapse. And that's how I see Tesla, or that's how I see Amazon. I called Tesla last night. You can watch my video. It's a 20-minute video. I did it with this guy, and dude, it's a good video. It's what we expect to happen. Right or wrong, dude, we'll defend it, and that's going to be that. So, I would love input. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to post on any input. The Dow's up 2%. They're in the NASDAQ, I believe. The NASDAQ's up 3.1%. It's up 242 points. So, the NASDAQ is up fucking Amazon's up like 7%. Anyway, dude. Any bulls, any bears watching? Anything going on? But, dude, I'm excited, man. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Above all, I'm nervous. So, dude, it does look like a bullish chart. I'm betting against Amazon here. Amazon is a huge company, but this is going to have to come down at some point in time. So, dude, I am pretty nervous. I'm trying to stay calm, dude. I'm trying to keep my composure and keep to my bets and not fucking panic or anything like that. But, dude, I'm nervous right now. And dude, that's an honest Amazon bull, dude. It looks like bulls have the field here. It looks like Bulls have the field, but I don't see it, dude. I've looked at these numbers, man. I'm seeing they're asking too much from AWS. I saw another company, Microsoft, take a piece out of that sector of their business, their company. Dude, I know that their international sales are going to be going down because the dollar has fallen. I know that. They're asking, dude, I know that their fucking Walmart's going to take a piece out of their sales too, dude. They aren't, dude, the company isn't that big right now. The company was a lot bigger last quarter, and dude, it's not gonna beat. It's going to miss. And I don't know what the future brings for it, dude. But I know this quarter right now they're gonna miss. And dude, that GDP is gonna come through tomorrow. And it's gonna steamroll people, dude. We're talking about a down 20% day. Not 20, maybe like 10, maybe like 15. Dude, that GDP comes through. If only one of Google or Amazon misses, and dude, we're talking 15% down, dude. I'm not a typical bear. I'm usually a bullish person, but I've learned in the last week, dude, that I go with the flow, bro. And the flow this week is bearish. People are missing earnings, bro. Dude, this AWS, man, the AWS is a wild card. I have no idea what to expect out of Amazon's web services. But anyway, I would love some stuff in the chat, guys. But I would love some stuff out of AWS services. Dude, I'm a bear. I'm a bear. I got bearish positions. I did a whole recap. It's like 20 minutes. I did it with this guy, Bob. And we did a whole thing, dude. It's 20 minutes long. It's why we're bearish, and we're sticking to our guns, dude. We were right on Tesla yesterday, and we're going to be right on Amazon today. I really do believe that. Amazon's losing pieces of their company slowly but surely, dude. Slowly but surely. I know their internationals are going to be down because the dollar is down. You have to. These are basics. The AWS is losing market share, I guess you could say, to Microsoft. They came out in their earnings and said that. I'm repeating myself. Dude, this is why I'm bearish. This is why I'm bearish. This is why anyone should be bearish. I'm bearish for all the right reasons. Dude, that chart looks like death. That chart looks like a bad situation coming. It looks like trouble inbound for Jeff Bezos. Dude, look at this chart that I just threw this together. I just threw this together last night, dude. It took me like 10 minutes. And dude, this chart is all you need to look at. Oh, it's up? Oh, it's up over here. But dude, check this out. Dude, I made this. But you got takeoff, first bear trap, media attention, enthusiasm, public greed, delusion. Dude, this is literally Amazon's chart, man. It looks just like it. It looks just like it. And we got this catalyst here that lines up with this line of this earnings report, dude. Right in the bull chat, dude. It's going to run up over here too, dude. This is a classic bubble bursting chart. It's going off, dude. We got the double top. We got the signs. There is nothing but Amazon on this, and it matches this chart to a T. It matches this chart to a T. It's wild. It's wild. And you know, you got another half an hour to make a position. However you want to make your position, dude. I'm not telling anyone to do anything. Do whatever you guys want. But I know the dollar is down. I know international sales are going to be hit. I know that they don't control the Indian market for whatever reason. I saw that today. I saw, dude. I know it's going down, bro. I know it's going down. I'm completely bearish. I'm never bearish. I'm not completely bearish, dude. It's Amazon, and I'm looking at what its price is doing right now, and that is scary to look. That is scary to look at. Dude, breathe easy. Yeah. I know. You're right. Well, dude, I also got a live stream up, dude. This is meme 101. But this is meme 101. But come on. So this guy's saying Microsoft had less than expected growth on Azure. I thought that Microsoft beat in that sector. I thought that Microsoft had Microsoft sees cloud growth. I see cloud growth. Isn't AWS cloud? Wasn't this whole thing cloud? We're good. We're good. But I don't really. Whatever. It's fine. It is fine. I should breathe easy. I don't know. Whatever, dude. I'm pumped up for these earnings more than anything. I'm not worried, dude. I'm pumped up. But dude, I think that I'm about to make a shit ton of money off of this, quite frankly. Yeah, it's not as good as expected, dude. I think I'm about to make a shit ton of money. And I'm pretty sure that I'm going against the tide, doing all the things that you read about in the books. Doing all the things that you read about in the books, going against the tide and all that shit. But, Amazon ads. So this guy's saying, look out for Amazon ads. It's what analysts are looking for, I feel. Dude, I think their numbers are just going to slide this quarter, dude. I don't think people are buying from Amazon. I know that I've gone to other places. When I go and I search online and I buy things online, I know that it's not just an Amazon search anymore. I look around. I'm not all in on this, no. I'm not really hedged on it either. I think... Dude, I don't have a lot in the market right now, dude. I pulled out a lot of my things. I think the market's going to have an overall tank here shortly. I have what I anticipate. Dude, I'm expecting this to be at 1400 in the next week or two. So, I'm not hedged at all. This is kind of a YOLO bet on this single bet, but it's not an all-in on my account, no. But I'm not playing anything else right now. I'm pretty focused on Amazon. I sold... Yeah, the international sales are going to go down. And dude, I saw something today where they don't control the India market. Their India market's suffering. So, internationals are bad. But just another thing too, dude, is it's like so FOMO'd out over here. It's so, dude, people are so excited for it that it's just not going to work. It's not going to happen. Dude, there's a fear of it. People are buying into this blindly because it's going to report. And the last time that happened, man, was Micron in June, and they completely tanked. They tanked. But yeah, Micron's at like 36 today. But just so, dude, bullish on Tesla or bearish on Tesla. I don't see any way that it's not going to fail. If you look at the Align chart with Amazon's chart, if you compare the two, Align Technologies. Now, dude, yeah, I was talking to this guy in StockTwits. So two different. Prime growth is flattening. I don't even watch Prime, dude. But dude, if you align it with Align, dude, Align Technologies is a good, solid company. It obviously doesn't have the market cap, dude. But Align reported today and it tanked because it didn't give out a good outlook. And obviously, Amazon goes today. But if you compare those two charts, man, they run completely together all the way through. There's one time at the beginning of the chart, like a year or two ago, where Align cracks over the return of Amazon. But for the most part, dude, they run completely in unison. And the only difference was one day, and that day is today. And that's, dude, I'm expecting the same thing. I'm expecting the same thing from Amazon. And they were down 20% today. So I'm really expecting a big move here, and I think the bubble's going to burst on Amazon, and I'm pretty excited about it. But and if it doesn't, dude, then I just sit on my hands. Then I just sit on my hands and I take the loss, and that's what I'm looking at here. That's my game, and it should be exciting, dude. It should be exciting. I would love nothing more than to see this bull market continue, but we know that that's just not going to happen, and. Dude, you might as well make money on the way down. And if you could just make a lot of money on the first move down, dude, then you could kind of sit out all the volatile spikes where you're not sure. And I think that this is, dude, it's going to be Amazon or Google missing one of their earnings. And, dude, you see how the market is now. There's no strength anywhere. So, I think it's just easier to go at Amazon. So, yeah, dude, that's my spiel. We close in 20 minutes. What do you guys think? You guys bearish? You guys bullish? I've been wanting to do a live stream about this for a while now. I have these bets open all the time, but I never, usually you're just sitting here talking to like your circle. So I thought that I'd branch out a little bit, and see if this is something worth doing here. But yeah, dude, the Dow, the Nasdaq's the one I should be looking at right now. It's up 3.3%. Dude, the market's having a big day. The Dow's trading up above 25,000 again. The Nasdaq's trading under 375 though. So anyway, dude, that's what I'm looking at. Skim some bears off of skim some bulls off of Amazon. Like, dude, I'm usually so bullish all the time that it's natural for me to say bullish instead of bearish. So for me to be bearish is weird. Yeah, dude, it's gonna drop. It's gonna drop after this report, in my opinion. It's gonna drop. There's no way it doesn't drop. First off, it's up too much right now for the day before earnings, dude. Unless they come out with record numbers, which there's no way they're going to do it. There's no way they're going to have record numbers. There's no way. It's going to drop. And really the only question is how much. Are you looking at a 2% drop? Are you looking at a 10% drop or a 20% drop? And if it's a 20% drop, then the whole market's going to come down. And if that GDP's bad on top of it, you're really looking at 1,000, 1,500 point drop in the Dow tomorrow. And then we're going to go into the weekend. There's going to be a lot of fear, and you're going to have a hurt. The whole week is going to be fucked up next week, and dude, it's just going to escalate. And markets crash in October and September, right? They don't crash in Q2 next year. If it's going to happen, it's going to be right now. If they want a little flash crash, dude, now's the time. And they got everyone. Dude, if you look at the chart, man, it's a dead cat bounce, and they got everyone again. It's like you saw it in the chart. You saw it in the chart, and then you bought right into the next one. The next time it happened today, and it's gonna get torn off again. But whatever. Anyway, dude, that's it. I would love to hear if you guys are bullish or bearish. I think, dude, AWS isn't gonna come through that well. I'm pretty sure on that, dude. I was pretty deep in it last night, and I don't think I think they're asking way too much from AWS. They're asking for a 50% rise in growth from AWS, and with international, and the fact that people are buying things off of other sites, I think that I think you're going to need more like a 60% rise in AWS, and I don't think that that's going to happen. And on top of all this, you got the week chart leading into it with a 7% up day today. It might be 8% now, but I think Amazon is overblown. It's blown off its top, and it's getting ready to come down. Hopefully I'm right. Did you read the Jedi contract from Pentagon for AWS? That's a $10 billion contract. Yeah, dude, they got a government contract. I didn't read it, no. I know they got it, but I didn't read it. I don't think, wasn't that last quarter, though? Didn't the Pentagon award that last quarter? I thought it came out that Amazon was going to build the cloud for the Pentagon 2 quarters ago. I don't know if that was this quarter. And, still, dude, I don't think 10 billion from the Pentagon over 3 years or 4 years is going to sustain it. I thought it was a thing that Amazon was going to get it. I don't know. Whatever. Fuck it. I'm not selling. So that's that. But yeah. So anyway, man, I'm not too worried about it, dude. Who cares? Who cares? I think the market's just gonna collapse, dude. The Pentagon getting some shit. Pentagon giving out contracts, put things on cloud. It's not even. I might have crashed. But I didn't crash over there, so I'm not crashed over here. But, yeah, dude, I'm excited, man. I'm looking forward to this. This should be fun. So I beat on Tesla yesterday. I beat up Tesla. I called out Tesla. I was over on Tesla being bullish. I think that I crashed. No, it didn't. This didn't crash. This one crashed. But anyway, I beat up Tesla yesterday. It was I had Tesla on a bull. Dude, there are 2 videos up there. One of them's Tesla and one of them's Amazon. So far, I'm 1 for 1 on these. We'll see how I do on the Amazon one. We're 15 minutes from close. The Nasdaq's 3.14%. The Dow's up 1.6%. The S&P's up almost 2% now. 2 people watching. It crashed.